Limestone 12:13. You see, Father, sometimes when I'm in the spirit, I recognize that I pick up the lust when it reads off a woman. You know what I mean? I could sense the lust. So now I passed up this woman walking. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I passed her up and I looked at her, I sensed the stimulation, the vibe coming from her. So Father told me, turn around and pick her up and see what she looks like. You know what I mean? So I turned around to pick her up and see what she looks like. So she was in the clear, right? She told me, no, thank you. I don't need a ride. But I wanted to see something. He's getting me to figure out, because a lot of these women that was doing sexual rituals, you know what I'm saying, in Egypt. And since when I get in the spirit, you know what I'm saying, I pick up this sense of sexiness, like an animal attraction. Animals know instinct by when an animal's in heat, not through the animal telling them, hey, I want to have sex, but by the instinct. You know what I mean? The instinct that the animal carries, it could read, the senses could read that the female woman is in heat. So the same process seems to be happening to me when I get in the spirit. It happened to me with this woman. It happened to me when one of the North Oaks female nurses. I picked up that she was very horny and had a lot of sexual contact with inside of her. You know what I'm saying? So these gods and these goddesses performing, this is the stimulation that we built today in individuals' minds. That's why dressing provocative, you know what I'm saying? It says not to dress or to mislead individuals by the form of you dressing or the form of you acting. You know what I mean? It says if your eye leads you to sin, then cut it out. It's better for you to enter the heavens with one eye than to die in eternal damnation with two eyes. You know what I mean? So the same phrase goes for the woman. If your breasts are causing men to sin, or your big ass is causing men to sin, it's better that you cut them off or cut your ass off. You know what I'm saying? Because you're leading men to be attracted, and you're leading them away from where they need to be spiritually, instead of contact of friction in the mind. And that's why this fucking sex teacher shit blows me out of my mind every time that I step in that motherfucker and she's talking about the science and the graphics of how man should respect the woman and all this bullshit that they taught her through science, but they're not speaking the reality of the friction that they're walking around this bitch like hoes. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's causing majority of the problems, you know what I'm saying, of a man raping a woman or getting in sexual contact with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to talk the facts. They want them bitches to keep leading these fucking these dogs, you know what I'm saying, into dog trails. You know what I'm saying? So she wants to hit me with her sex class bullshit that I don't even want to hear. You know what I'm saying? She wants to cut my cut my prophecy to some philosophy. You know what I'm saying? So, alright, you don't know who the hell I really am. You know what I'm saying? She don't remember who the hell I really am. None of them do. You know what I'm saying? They're thinking that it's sweet and they're going to move towards the future, and this is just something that's going to pass over like that. It said either I crack the seal or the lamb will crack the seal. So this shit ain't passing over nowhere. So if they think by getting rid of me, they fix the problem, fuck no. He said, you know what I'm saying? The problem gets even bigger. So there you go.